Brooklyn Center is a city in Hennepin County, Minnesota, United States. The city is on the west bank of the Mississippi River on the northwest border of Minneapolis. The population was 30,104 at the 2010 census. Brooklyn Center is one of the original inner ring suburbs of Minneapolis-St. Paul, the 16th largest metropolitan area in the United States, with approximately 3.63 million residents. Formed as the center of local trade in the former Brooklyn Township since 1873. The rural area farmed market gardening for the nearby growing population of Minneapolis. The village of Brooklyn Center incorporated in 1911, splitting from Brooklyn Township, to avoid annexation by the expanding city of Minneapolis. It incorporated as a city in 1966. The city became a bedroom community and industrial job center following post-war growth. It was the site of the regional mall Brookdale Center. The headquarters of Caribou Coffee moved into the city in 2004. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 8.34 square miles is water. Interstates 94 and 694 and Minnesota State Highways 100 and 252 are four of the main routes in Brooklyn Center. Known as the center of local trade in the former Brooklyn Township since 1873. The rural area farmed market gardening for the nearby growing population of Minneapolis. With fears the downtown city would continue annexation, the village of Brooklyn Center was established in 1911. The city of Brooklyn Center was incorporated in 1966. The city contains the site of the historic Earl Brown Farm, home to Earl Brown, founder of the Minnesota State Patrol and first sheriff of Hennepin County. The farm has been refurbished and now contains a bed and breakfast, event center, and office spaces. On April 11, 2021, the killing of Donta Wright occurred when a Brooklyn Center police officer shot him during an attempted arrest as Wright fled in his vehicle before crashing. As of the census of 2010, 30,104 people, 10,756 households, and 7,010 families resided in the city. The population density was 3,781.9 inhabitants per square mile. There were 11,640 housing units at an average density of 1,462.3 per square miles. The racial makeup of the city was 49.1% white, 25.9% African American, 0.8% Native American, 14.3% Asian, 0.1% Pacific Islander, 5.4% from other races, and 4.4% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 9.6% of the population. There were 10,756 households, of which 36.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 40.4% were married couples living together. 18.1% had a female householder with no husband present. 6.6% had a male householder with no wife present. And 34.8% were non-families. 27.7% of all households were made up of individuals. And 10.7% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.78 and the average family size was 3.43. The city's median age was 32.6 years. 27.6% of residents were under the age of 18. 10.1% were between the ages of 18 and 24. 28.1% were from 25 to 44. 22.1% were from 45 to 64. And 12.2% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup was 48.7% male and 51.3% female. As of the census of 2000, 29,172 people, 11,430 households, and 7,383 families resided in the city. The population density was 3,672.0 people per square mile. There were 11,598 housing units at an average density of 1,459.9 per square miles. The city's racial makeup was 71.39% white, 14.09% African American, 0.87% Native American, 8.79% Asian, 0.01% Pacific Islander, 1.49% from other races, and 3.36% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 2.82% of the population. There were 11,430 households, out of which 29.7% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 46.3% were married couples living together. 13.4% had a female householder with no husband present. And 35.4% were non-families. 28.2% of all households were made up of individuals. And 11.0% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.52 and the average family size was 3.11. In the city, the population was spread out, with 25.1% under the age of 18, 9.6% from 18 to 24, 30.1% from 25 to 44, 19.8% from 45 to 64, and 15.4% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 35 years. For every 100 females, there were 94.9 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 91.8 males. The city's median household income was $44,570. And the median family income was $52,006. Males had a median income of $36,031 versus $27,755 for females. The city's per capita income was $19,695. About 4.7% of families and 7.4% of the population were below the poverty line, including 10.7% of those under age 18 and 5.6% of those age 65 or over. Globe University, Minnesota School of Business, a private career college, offers master's, bachelor's and associate degree programs in business, information technology, health sciences and legal sciences at its Brooklyn Center campus. When T.